Brooks's Space Corner. Got a Friday off. No gig. So it's my back garden. So I hope you're all good. Hope you're safe and well. Just thought I'd check in with the gang. Just finishing off that bottle of red wine from Tuesday night's live chat. So it's all good. Hope you all got great weekends planned. So I'm just going to adjust my tripod a little. That's not a euphemism, by the way. There we go, it's a bit better. So yeah, you got a good weekend planned. I've got a show tomorrow with Uncle Funk. Been editing up shorts videos all afternoon in the blazing sunshine. We've had a lovely Friday, but the clouds coming over. We're due loads of rain tonight, so thunderstorms and summer showers coming our way. But hope you're all good. I was going to bring a bass out, wasn't I? Bear with me 2 seconds. Hold on. Let me go and get it. Can do it there. Bear with me 2 seconds. We have a Betsy here. Here we are. You're thinking, why has he got Betsy out? Well, I did a little post yesterday because last weekend at Saltasia Festival, did a little video thing saying thank you to the Bass Centre for all their support and what a fine bass this is. And it got shared by Guy Pratt via the Bass Centre. They posted up. They shared the video, the short that I'd done, and he then picked up on it and he shared it. So hopefully that might get a little traction for the channel somewhere. But it's all good. Oh, here we go. People being staffed. John, do I putt from the rough? Okay. Lynn said, hi, my name's Pri. You tell him, please. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, you're saying hi. Very good. So bass channel, bass guitar channel. If you aren't here to talk bass guitars, this won't be the thing for you, I can guarantee it. But anyway, very nice of Guy Pratt to share that video. So thank you very much, Guy, if you're watching. Hope you're well. Long time no see. Haven't seen you since now. Well. London Bass Show 2018, one of those. But I hope you're well. Hope everything's good. Rambatani, don't know what that means. Vinod, good to see you. Have I been in the army? No. Love is like a poem. Okay, guys, we're talking bass guitars. Okay. So we want to talk bass. This is the channel to do that on. Thank you, Guy. Thank you, the Bass Centre. Barry, Jill, Dave, thank you for sharing that short when we were at Saltasia last week. Can I play Skyfall? Nope. Gareth, good to see you, my friend. Can I play ABC? ABC by the Jacksons? Probably could if I sat and worked it out, but I'm not going to. Bass guitars are like an M134 minigun. Hello mate, what a wonderful day it is. Arsh, Aurora, yes, lovely day here in London today. We're due some rain. It's gone all cloudy. This was all blue sky about an hour ago, so it's all gone a bit mental. John Wanganji, hello John from Kenya, good to see you. Sing a song? No, I'm not a singer, I'm a bass player. Clary Peace, the Beatles. And this isn't a request short or live chat, sorry. Can I play Into the Valley? Nope. Dear, oh dear. The accent is hilarious. It's a London accent. What do you expect? I live in London. Can Can I play Iron Man by Black Sabbath? Oh, now there's a tune. I haven't done that in 25 years, so I'm not going to try and play that straight off the bat. I look handsome and smart. You're correct. 100 points. Thank you for playing. Can I play any Bollywood songs? Nope. Hello from Scarborough. Clary Peace. Good to see you. Dukey plays, bro. What's that say? Sorry. You're so mean to them. My channel. I call the shots. Am I in Australia? No, we're in London, UK. People that come on here and are rude, I will report your profiles and you'll be banned from the channel, so you'll only get one message. Can I get a job in your country? No. Any gigs this weekend? Yes, sir. Tomorrow. Uncle Funk, we've got a wedding in Cambridgeshire tomorrow. Got a night off tonight. So. Chris Holder, do I like Paddy Plimpton? Don't know what you're talking about. Anne Mushimi, yes. Hey Dagger, looks like you can't play anything, mate. Do something at least. No, I don't have to, mate. I've got a 30-year playing career. I'm not here to entertain you. We were talking because I did a short video on this for the Bass Centre last weekend, and Guy Pratt put it up. If you don't know who Guy Pratt is, do your research. Go and Google him. Plays with Pink Floyd, Madonna, Michael Jackson, various other big names. And he promoted my video because this is based on his 64 Jazz bass. This is his signature Betsy bass that he got the Bass Centre in London to build for him. Hey Dagger, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm good. Lots of waves. Hey, yeah, good. Do I like playing? Oh, we've done that. Why can't someone get a job in the UK? Don't know. Homosexual? No. Can you give my brother Gabe Owner a shout out? Big shout out to the man. UFC fighter. Am I from Scotland? No, although I did live in Aberdeenshire about 45 years ago. Am I a fan of Chris Novoselic? I used to write for Bass Guitar Magazine and Bass Player, so I've written many an article on Chris. You can go back through Google and you'll find bits of it. If you ever read Bass Guitar Magazine or Bass Player, there's loads of articles that I've written about him. You're from India, play your favourite tune. I'm not plugged into anything, so you're not really going to hear, you're just going to hear metal strings against metal frets. You're not going to, it's not amplified. Let's go through. The messages are thick and fast here. Yeah, you like Freddie's We Are the Champions? Yes, I'm a big Queen fan. I play in Queen tribute bands. Monkey Boy, okay. He's a UFC fighter. No, I'm not. So don't tell someone they can't get a job in the UK when you don't know if they can or can't. Don't come on my channel and spout a load of crap, mate. Let's just ban you. Tart, you're gone. UK has many Muslims, but I still like your music. What? Nonsense. I'm not homosexual. What are you on about? How would you know? You're sat behind a keyboard, mate. Love from Pakistan, very good. Gypsy Soul, hi, good to see you. So breaking news, Jackson 5's Marlon Jackson's passed away today. They're all popping off, unfortunately. We've had a bad week. Sly Stone, Brian Wilson. Not good. Not a good musical week this week. Do you want some Sly Stone? Sons Industries, $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Bless you. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Let me just like your super chat. That's very much appreciated. Cheers. You got an earring in your right ear. It's not. It's in my left. We're on selfie mode on the phone, so everything's in reverse. That's my left ear, you dipstick. You're in North Carolina, USA. Very good. One of our friends here on the channel, Stacy, is from North Carolina. But thank you very much for that super chat. Sons Industries, very much appreciated. Am I on drugs? Anyone can do that. No, I'm having a night off. I'm playing tomorrow. I've got red wine. I've probably done more gigs than you've had hot dinners, mate, so don't worry about it. Madonna's the only one left from the 1990s great singers. Madonna was never a great singer. She's a great entertainer. Vocally, she ain't a great singer. But really, you would put her in the 80s category rather than the 90s, because in the 90s, she started to take very long breaks between albums. So she wasn't quite as prolific as she was in the 80s. In the 80s, she was a production line of hits. Stacey, I don't think Stacey's on at the moment. I think she's at work. Nothing wrong with drugs. If that's your thing, fair enough. I don't take drugs, so it doesn't matter. Juice, good to see you. Juice, what did you think of the Young Gun Silver Fox gig? I told you they were good, didn't I? Told you they were good. Mariah's far better. I'll agree with that gypsy song. Yes, indeed. I told you they were a good band, didn't I? I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. I'm sat in the wrong chair. Let me swap the chair for a better chair. This one's got arms on it. Can't sit comfortably with a bass in my hand. And actually, the strap's way too low. Hold on. I've got the wrong strap on it, that's why. Oh, well, it'll do. Oh. We've had heat change here. The neck's moved a bit. I need to adjust the truss rod. I'll do that another day. Gig was awesome. Fan for life. I told you they were good. Told you they were good. 70s and 80s music was the best. I like loads of different stuff from different eras, but 70s and 80s were very rich with a lot of different stuff. Lord Rod, that's why you're standing back behind the singer and lead guitar player. I don't though, I'm stood at the front. GYAT, what's that mean? I don't know. Man, you got a unique guitar. How old is it? 6 years old. It's not unique. It's made by the Bass Centre here in the UK. It's a Guy Pratt signature, based on Guy Pratt. If you don't know who Guy Pratt is the bass player for Pink Floyd, Dave Gilmour. So he bought a 64 Jazz in Burgundy Mist from John Entwistle in the 80s. And Guy's tech ripped the pickups out because one of them went wrong. And I can't remember what the reasoning was. I think it was one of the pickups just started to die off, and swapped them out for a set of EMGs. So Guy's used that bass for many, many years. You'll see it on loads of Pink Floyd stuff, loads of Dave Gilmour stuff. And he got to a point back in around, I guess, 2018, where he didn't want to take it out on the road anymore. He had a load of shows with Roxy Music. And he asked the Bass Centre, that he had a long working relationship with, if they would build him a bass that would replicate what Betsy did, but without him having to take Betsy out. And that's where this came in. So this is made by the Bass Centre here in the UK, made out in Korea, and they play great. So it's a jazz bass, EMG pickups, active pickups, but not an active tone circuit. Battery lives under the control plate in there. Ebony fingerboard, basswood body, matching headstock with signature. Hardware's great, period correct. So you've got the adjustable bridge design where you can change the string spacing. It's great and not particularly expensive. Good value for money. You like my music? I haven't played any. I've just been frimicking. Man, you got a unique guitar. Oh yeah, we've just done that. You're watching a comedian called Jeff Dunham tomorrow and doing a pub gig Sunday afternoon. Well, enjoy yourself. this weekend, Mr. Harrison. Peace Davis, hi, good to see you. You love the video, 500 miles for 1 hour of Queen classics. Well, thank you very much. That was a long day. That was a long day. A long day, a lot of driving, and a lot of hanging around. But welcome to my life. That's what a lot of it is. Some guy, Hoyt. Sorry, I call you Hoyt instead of some guy. Hang on, I'll go through these. You love Man City, very good. What do you think about Indians in your country? I'm very open to the rich tapestry of life. Don't ask me stupid questions. First rehearsal for a new 3-piece at the end of this month. Good for you, sir, but you're on guitar. Okay. I'm still okay to hang out on your channel. Of course you are. We're here on the live chat on Tuesday. Of course you are. TC, hello, love from India. Very good. Take it easy. I was in Mumbai 7 years ago doing an ABBA show. Yeah, it's a bass guitar, Pamela Gasper. 4-string bass, jazz copy, but based around Guy Pratt's Betsy bass. Strings are a bit dead because I used them on a couple of gigs last weekend. Strings are very loose. They're heavy gauge, 4505 rotor sound steel round ones. Time to put some new ones on. These have been on since. Actually, it's a good question. February 2020. AC/DC songs. Yeah, but it would sound a bit out of context when it's just bass. You need the guitar and the drums. What do I think about Andrew Tate? He's a dickhead. Greetings from Wisconsin. Good to see you, bass clef connoisseur. Good to see you. Good to see you. Have you along. Cannibal Corpse said hi. Good to see you. Play Buddy Holly. Heartbeat. No. Gareth Harrison. Been loving some of the shorts from the older live chats. Thanks, Gaz. All that stuff's there. It's just sitting on the channel. Doesn't get any views, the older live chats, but I thought there's so much good information, good questions from people over the years that we'd go in and sort of snip them up and chuck some of those little bass nuggets out there, and seem to be going down quite well. It just takes time I have to watch the video at double speed and then go back and take the remixes out, but it works. So thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. There's a load more coming up. That's what I've been editing all day. Golden, cover and tabs. Can you play Stand Next to You by Junk? No, don't know what that is. 1996 Productions. Jordan Barbie, hi, good to see you. Welcome. Cannibal Corpse. Any Red Hot Chili Pepper songs? I haven't done any of that in about 25 years. I can do Higher Ground if you want to do that. Oh, sorry. Yeah. But I'm not getting into playing famous songs because I'll get hit with copyright strikes, and I don't do that. Boston, play Eminem. No, for exactly that reason. November 1996 said hi again. Good to see you. You've got an Aria Pro 2 HB1000. Do you mean an SB1000? One pickup. Bang. Slap there. SB1000. It was stolen during the middle school concert with your brother. Sorry to hear that. Gareth, I'm just lazy and it's easier than sifting through myself. What are we talking about there? Sorry, have I missed a comment that you put in? Hold on. You've been loving some of the shorts. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean about going through the live chats. Well, you don't go through the live chats. You let me pick out the gems because I'm working through the whole lot. So I'll pick out the nuggets that I think you'll find useful. How about theme from Seinfeld? I could play it. We ain't going to because I ain't getting copyright strikes. The greatest bass intro song, Muse Hysteria. Would you play that if I know it? I do know it. I'm not playing it because I don't want a copyright strike. You don't speak English, Boston. This ain't going to make much sense then. Alden, mid-2000s, made in Mexico jazz bass. No. You missed out the initial part of this chat. I'll come back to you 2 seconds. Yes, SB1000 type error. Cool. Who do I think the most overrated bassist is? We had a chat about this on a live chat previously. Not sure about overrated. Overrated is actually, someone asked, did we think Mark King or Jacko were overrated? And I said, no, they're just unique. They're different. Every player is different. You take your influences and it passes through some sort of filter inside you, and then you play how you play. So, you know, Mark King is the sum of his influences. He was a drummer. That's why a lot of his bass playing is very drum oriented. Jacko, not overrated, just otherworldly. No one played like Jacko at the time he came out. Now lots of people can play like him, but it's a very different thing being able to play like someone and coming up with it in the first place. That's the challenge. Right, what were we saying there? There was a thing, wasn't it? Made in Mexico 2000. No. So this is a Guy Pratt Betsy bass made by the Bass Centre here in the UK. Let me try and take it off. There we go. So it's the Bass Centre, Betsy, Guy Pratt signature, EMGs, active pickups, batteries under the plate, burgundy mist finish, era correct hardware. So there's no back plate or anything there. All the electronics and stuff is under here. So 2 volumes, tone, but they're passive. That's all passive. The active battery part is for the pickups. More punch, more clarity, more finesse, all of that sort of stuff. Right, hold on. Messages are going so quick. Fire, good to see you. Sathinta, do I prefer rock to pop? No, I like both. I like both. Maria Brujan, good to see you. Matthias, do you know how to play any Scott Pilgrim songs? No, can't say I do. Cannibal Corpse, what do you think about new generation in music? It's hard to keep track of it. I'm 53 years old. The stuff I like, I keep coming back to. I always tend to go backwards. There's not a lot of stuff that really fires me up, but the band that really I love, listen up people, Young Gun Silver Fox. They're based here in London. Andy Platts, who also sings in Mama's Gun, and Sean Lee from Wichita, Kansas, I think, in the US. They're doing they're touring at the moment. They're doing festivals across Europe. They'll be in the States in October, and then back to the UK and Europe for more shows. If you don't know who Young Gun Silver Fox are, go and check them out. They've got five albums. Amazing band. Alden, not even Fender. Nope. Yeah, Burgundy Mist. Check them out. Go to thebasscentre.com. They're based here just outside of London. In the UK, they have a range of basses called the British Bass Masters series, and this bass features in there. So lots of famous British bass players have consented to the Bass Centre producing signature models based on their most famous instruments. So there's like a Phil Lynott precision bass, black, mirror pickguard, bass player from Thin Lizzy, of course. There's Leo Lyons, there's a Bill Wyman bass, there's a Norman Watroy bass, Norman Watroy from the Blockheads, a load of other things. Go check them out. But very, very good value for money. This will beat a Sire bass, hands down. Better sounding, better playing, quality, everything you'd want. Here's another underrated one named John McDermott. No, don't know him. Gareth, restrung your Squire Jazz this morning. Wrote around. Put the teeth in. Wrote sound swing bass, 66 strings. 87 maiden career with an added hip shot drop D tuner. Good. Have you stretched those strings in, Gareth? Make sure they're stretched in. People don't always ask, what's stretching in strings? It's that. Now tune it up. If I do a harmonic test, it'll be out. Yeah. Feel the bass vibrate. Just tighten it back up, and then you get the vibration matches. And it works. Miriam Nasiru, hello, hi. Vijay Rai, Hotel California. Know it, know how to play it. I'm not going to play it because I'll get a copyright strike from Don Henley and I don't want it. You like my accent, thank you very much. It's a London accent, by the way. Just a hero, what's up, man? It's Friday. I've got a night off. I don't normally get Fridays off, but I've been out here, sat in the garden. This is my back garden. Very nice it is too. I've been editing up YouTube shorts all afternoon, so sun's gone in. We're going to get some rain tonight. Clouds come over, but I thought I'd do a quick impromptu live chat here on the channel. We do one every Tuesday night. You're more than welcome if you want to come along. But this is an impromptu one, just straight off the bat. So I thought I'd check in with the crew, see how everyone's doing. Do I take requests? No. Maria Brujan, Boston, if you don't know English, then how are you writing in English? That's it. That's what Google translates for, though, I guess. Am I a guitarist? No, I'm a bass player. Big difference. Ralph Ackman, hi, good to see you. Lightbow, help me fight my mother-in-law. Nope. Okay, there's a load of stuff there I can't really read. Where am I from? London, UK. Creed Monster, hi. Silent Clown, hi. Hassan Yana, excuse me, do you know about Motown bass licks? Yes, lots. What do you want to know? I used to write for Bass Guitar Magazine and Bass Player Magazine. I've been a professional bass player for 30 years. I've been playing for 38 years. I'd hope I know about Motown bass licks. What do you want to know? This is my garden. Yeah, well maintained. Yeah, by me. Hoyt. Yeah, nice garden it is. It's very nice. I like it. Zishan Hashmi, the wrinklier the raisin, sweeter the fruit. I'm 53 years old. I don't care about all that. You got 50 subs today. Congratulations. Good for you. Did I hear about the India? Yes, the flight. Yeah, very dreadful. There's a British guy. Is the only survivor, it sounds like. It's a funny old world we're in at the moment. Nice guitar. Thank you very much. It's Betsy. Say hello to Betsy. If you're wondering what the red things are, so Betsy came with strap buttons and the screws are very wide, and normally I have shallow strap buttons for strap locks on my basses, and when I took the screw out I realized the screw on this was much broader than the screw that comes on the shallow buttons, and I thought it's not going to grip, is it? It's going to I'm going to need to put super glue in. I thought, well, I'll tell you what, let's not bother putting shallow strap buttons on. We'll use the rubber washer thing, because I've got loads of them. So you just stick that on. It does exactly the same job, and it didn't cost me a penny. How about that? Let's have a look. What's your opinion on Boris Johnson? He's a twat. Hate him. He was the local MP for Uxbridge down the road. He's an idiot. In old days, people like him would have got put in the Tower of London, locked up. Hello, sir. Do you know any Radiohead songs? Yes, I do, but we're not playing any because I'm not getting copyright strikes. Good old Grolsch washer. Yeah, these weren't. This was a pack of rubber washers. I either got them from a hardware store or they're Fender ones. I can't remember. I've been playing so long. These things are crew. I've got like drawers and shelves in the garage full of bits and bobs. And they were in a bag, and I keep about 10 of them in my gig bag. So on any gig, if I've got a bass that doesn't have shallow strap buttons, it doesn't matter, these go on. So there's one there, there's one there. Brian May uses them. He doesn't even use strap locks anymore. He uses washers. Play a song for the Lost Souls. Nope. Hi, sir. Do you know any... Oh, we've done that. Grolsch, do you know Davey 504? I know of him. I don't know him personally. Although I did speak to Danny Sapko earlier. Good old Grolsch bottles. See, in the old days, that's what we did. When Grolsch was easier to get a hold of here in the UK. I wondered why musos would always say, hold the bottle, I want the washer. And I never quite got it. And then when I realised, I was like, ah. But you can just buy these in a bag for like £2 from the hardware store. Not a hard thing to do. You look like Louis Walsh, the Irish composer. Louis Walsh isn't a composer. He's like the manager of Westlife and Boyzone. I look like him, do I? God, I'm not aging well. I've got rosacea. It's all flaring up because of the heat today. Won't look like that tomorrow when I go out on my gig. I'll look lovely tomorrow. Can I play Central C? Nope. Would you give me some licks from E scales? Thank you. I could, but I'm not going to get into that because I'm only going to do an hour on here. Check out some of my Tuesday live chats. We can do that on there. John Osei, this is going to offend you as a bass player. No. But if you somehow got into a band, had no idea how to play the bass, could you just play any random notes or chords and get away with it? No. It has to harmonically and melodically be correct. If you had no idea how to play the bass, no. But if you can, okay, I can give you some advice. I know where you're coming from. I can give you some advice that if you follow this, within a week, you would be able to play bass in a band, okay? So when I first took up bass, I borrowed the bass from my school and I went to the library and I got a book that had a 6-string guitar neck. So it had 6 strings, not 4. And it told you where all the notes were on the fingerboard based on the frets. And then I had a sheet music book for every Queen album, and in there it would tell you the notes you had to play. As the lyrics went on, you would work out where you played an E or an F or a G or an A or a B or a C or a C sharp or what have you. And that then teaches you where all the notes are. So with a bass, it's very easy. You got 4 strings: E, A, D, G. The notes follow: E, F, F sharp or G flat, G, G sharp or A flat, A sharp or B flat, B, C, C sharp or D flat, D, D sharp or E flat, E, and then it all replicates again from the 12th fret up. Once you know that, you know where all the notes are. That's it. You get playing. Worst comes to worst, just stick to the bottom string until you learn or get the confidence to play on the other strings. All the notes you need are on that string. One string. You can do it all on that. So you can do it. It's whether you want to do it. Okay. How long have I been doing YouTube? 5 years. English or Spanish? If you move, then you know. Hey? Talking in gibberish, man. Yeah, the manager of Westlife. Oh, Ronan Keating is great. Yeah, I don't look anything like Louis Walsh, I can assure you. Stop with the offensive. No, it's fine. That wasn't offensive. That's nothing compared to some of the rubbish you get. So you're not going to play anything? No, because I'm not getting a copyright strike. I just got on the Steam, but are you from the UK? Yeah. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Dawson, good to see you. Hope you're well. How's your week going? I'm sorry we didn't really get to chat on Tuesday. It got very busy. We had 6 people on camera. It got very, very hectic. Sorry about that. Dusk Till Dawn by Zane. I'm not playing tunes. Sorry, guys. Matt Caffel. Hey, good to see you. Hold on, mate. He will be stealing gigs now. No, he won't. No, he won't. He doesn't know my contacts. When will be the next stream? Tuesday. We do every Tuesday, 8 p.m. UK time. They're all booked in. If you go on the channel, go to live chat playlist, you'll see the upcoming streams and you can hit a notification button and it will tell you when we're going live on Tuesday. You're on a real Star Wars tip at the moment, aren't you, Dawson? Came on my live chat on Tuesday wearing your bathrobe with your hood up, waving your bass around. You'll have someone's eye out. You need to be careful. Chiller Edits. Hey, man. Good to see you. How do I pronounce it? Is it Sakinta? I don't know. You think One Direction was the latest successful boy band? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so. I mean, they did very well. I didn't particularly like them, but they did very well. And look, everyone that's come out of that band, Harry Styles particularly, has done very, very well. You love Man City. How many bases does it take to screw in the light bulb? Here we go. None. Just have the keyboard player do it with his left hand. Quite exactly. But then that's why I chop keyboard players' hands off. Because if I'm on a gig and they're playing down my end, stop it. Or I'll put the lid down on your fingers. Adam's Music. Am I from the UK? Yes, sir. London. Not a fan of your music, but you're kind of cute. Thank you very much. I'm a covers bass player. I don't tend to write music or work with original artists. I used to. I don't now. If you go onto the channel, go into the playlist section, go to live appearances, you'll see the stuff I do. There's videos there. Do's in 14. Hey man, good to see you. So is it Sakinta? Right, very good. You pronounced my name correctly. Thank you. Hi, Do's in. What's up? Rock on, man. Hoyt, I know a bass player that lost an eye secondary to a boat strap popping. A boat strap? Oh, yes. Yeah. We want an Arabic melody, man. You're not going to get one. Electric guitar. No electric bass. Betsy. Hang on there. Why would anyone say they're not a fan? I've watched some of your videos. Thank you very much. I'm trying to keep up with all the messages here. It's very quick. Adam's music. What genre are you into? Lots of stuff, man. Soul, funk, rock, pop, hard rock. Not necessarily into jazz, but I like particular players. So Stanley Clarke, Marcus Miller, Jaco Pastorius, Weather Report, Miles Davis. Loads of funk stuff, loads of rock stuff, pop, Motown, lots of stuff. You wouldn't want to see my CD collection. It's huge. It's a bass guitar, correct. Well spotted, sir. This is Cliff Burton. No, it's not. No, it's not. R.I.P. Cliff. Hi, See-Through Head. Good to see you. Festival gig this weekend. Excellent. Where are you playing? Will be your first time using an amp and cabinet in about a year. Happy carrying. I hope it's all Neo stuff, nice and lightweight. Favourite song? My favourite song? I couldn't pick one. Way too many. It's like asking me what's my favourite bass. That's a question we get here on the channel all the time. What's your favourite bass? If you could only use one bass, what would it be? I couldn't do it. Hey man, can I request something by the Beatles? You can. I won't be playing it, but you can request it. That song has some cool... Oh, Something by the Beatles. You can request it all you like, but I won't be playing because I don't want a copyright strike. Do I like Tool? Yes. And I met Justin Chancellor about 9 years ago at the Warwick Bass Camp when I was there for Bass Guitar magazine. Another good, still can't catch the big one. Don't know what that means. Even streams have copyright. Yes. See-through head, lightweight and safer than relying on monitors. Correct. You want to enjoy the gig. Quite right. Me too. YouTube is very strict with covers. Just a bit. Can I play one of John Deacon's bass lines? Yeah, I can, because I'm playing Queen tributes. But I'm not going to get a copyright strike. Actually, I could play it because there won't be any singing over the top. What Queen song do you want? I will indulge that because I know how much I can play before copyright will kick in. You were born in 99, but you love the classics. Excellent. Can I play King Von? No, don't know what that is. John, I say, so what's really the big difference from slap bass? Picking with your fingers. You can't see it because the bass is down here. Camera's there. Do good times, might as well. So that's picking and just using a pick. Well, I haven't got a pick with me, they're indoors, but she's one of Chris Squire's greatest lines. You'd like Another One Bites the Dust? Well, that's basically a rip-off of Good Time, so you can have it though. There you go, that's Another One Bites the Dust. Hammer to Fall, which bit? I'm trying to go from the middle of the song there. Anyway, very quick. Especially the Guy Pratt Betsy bass ones were awesome. I guess it's been a while. Oh, you mean the videos? Yeah. So the review video for that I did in 2020. The demo was 2021. I'm going to do some more stuff for them very soon. You want one vision? If you want the big ending. Or do you want to go for the real high bit? Yeah, there we are. So were I APA and did you study English formally? APA, I don't know what that is, Hoyt. English, study English. Yeah, I've got an A level. So in the UK, you up to 16, you do your GCSEs. Then 17 to 18, you do your A levels. And then after that, you go off to university to do a degree. I studied English up until I was 19, actually, on A levels. And I got a B plus in my A levels. Another one bites the dust we've done. Cool. Can I play Rush? I can, but I'm not going to get a copyright strike for it. How often do I play Fretless? Not often enough. And there is, I've got a big series planned here on the channel, which I've scripted out. I've got the first 10 episodes all scripted out, the Fretless Odyssey. I just ain't filmed it yet. You're currently woodshedding a Mark Egan bassline. Lovely. In there, I've got a Padula Buzz 4 Fretless, which will be coming out on that series. Keep watching Zoomer's music. Matty Vicious, can I play Fuzzy Little Man Peach by the Low Hanging Fruit? No. Adam's Music, you love the 19s. Very good. Yanfa, you want Millionaire Waltz? And played that for about 5 years. I'm not going to attempt it because I could muck that up badly. Can I play Wonderwall? Of course, I was playing in an Oasis tribute last Friday on a festival. Which bit do you want, verse or chorus? You tell me which bit you want and I'll play it. Eat some chips, mate. I haven't had chips for about 3 weeks. Cotton chips. No. If you're wondering what all this is called rosacea. You can get it through a variety of things. It can be hereditary, it can be diet, it can be exposure to sunlight, it can be stress, it can be a whole load of things, gut problems, blah, blah, blah. I got it from getting sunburnt in the Middle East about 9 years ago. I was doing a month of shows in the Middle East and I got sunburnt. I didn't have my sunblock on. About 2 weeks later I got burnt again and then got burnt again, stupidly, my own stupidity. And this is what you're left with, and you've got to constantly deal with it. Normally when you see me on the live chats and stuff, I've got makeup on so you don't see it. Bloody hell. Give me fried chicken. Woo. Sweet Child of Mine. Oh, cool. Yeah. It's been a while since I played that. Anyway, can I play Michael Jackson? What do you want? Yeah, Billie Jean. We can do all that. Oh, or you can have. I can't see my fingers. It's not very interesting, is it? Yep, that'll do. Bass and chips. Yeah. Crazy little thing called back to the start, aren't we? Florence Hideka, good to see you. Cut your grass. Bugger off. I did it the other day. On your bike. If I cut it any shorter than that, it just then goes to mud. All the grass goes and we end up with mud. So you don't do that. Cut my grass on your bike. Can you play a chromatic scale? Yeah. What do you want? Anyway. You've subbed. Thank you very much. Play a diminished scale. Nah, can't be asked. Some guy called Zoomer's music. Awesome. Looking forward to the series. Currently borrowing your buddy's Pentabuzz. Enjoy. Fabulous instrument. Florence, hi. Some guy. American Psychological Association. Weird English stuff in the States. No, don't know about that. Chiller Edits, can you get a shout out? Chiller Edits, you can have a shout out for Friday, for the weekend, for having a glass of red wine. Quite right. Keith Doherty, you suffer from that also, mainly on my forehead. Yeah, the cap is usually on to hide that. Unfortunately, we're stuck with it. You can't get rid of it. There's no cure for it or anything. You just have to manage it. My sister got it 23 years ago. She had a makeover for my cousin's wedding, and whatever was in the makeup gave her rosacea. Basically, it affected the skin barrier. So when you, like I say, when you see me on the live chats, I'm all made up and I've got cover on and what have you. I am today, and it's hot and it's been muggy and yeah. Gareth, you're currently woodshedding Aqualung by Jethro Tull. That'll get your fingers going. Slap the bass. Anyway, Led Zeppelin, Stay Away to Heaven. No, I'm not even going down that road. Hit the road, Jack. Oh, no, that's not right. Yeah, anyway, it's very dull to play that. Black Sabbath. I'm not getting into this, guys, because I'll get copyright strikes and it's not happening. Don't quit your day job. Don't need to, mate. I've got 4,500 gigs under my belt. Michelle's all classical guitar. Hi, good to see you. Adam's music. I'm knackered. I'm playing all day standing. Yeah, I'm having a day off and giving the hands a rest today. Whammoo, good to see you. C sharp melodic minor. Yeah, don't start calling all this nonsense out. Am I into metal? Not so much, to be fair. Scale. Find for me one white man. Oh dear. Do a B diminished 7. I love diminished chords. No. Enter Sam. I'm not doing play-alongs. Who's your favourite rhythm section? I would have to say Gareth, Bernard Edwards and Tony Thompson are definitely up there. Taylor and Deacon, Queen. Taylor and Taylor, Duran Duran. Mark King with Phil Gould. As much as I like all the other level 42 drummers, I don't think Mark's ever improved since Phil Gould went. I mean, take your pick of the Motown rhythm sections. There's plenty of good stuff there. There's loads, mate. And people always say this: try and pick who's the best bass player, who's the best rhythm section. You can't. Everyone's so different. There's so much different. I hate picking one thing. It's like, let me pick 5. I'll go with that. Wish I could slap like that. Just practice. It's just practice. The thing is, I'm not plugged into anything. All you're hearing is strings hitting frets. You're not hearing any of the intricacies of what the bass is doing. Mr. Lover Lover, great bassist, thank you. Or unless you're talking about some of the bass players I've just mentioned. Russell, when music is your day job, why quit it? Exactly. How long did it take you to learn a slap once you decided you were going to learn it? Well, you never stop learning it, and it takes practice. So I tried to do it when I was younger, but the thing is, when you first start out, if you don't have an active bass, you don't have a really good bass amp, you don't know the correlation between string gauges, bass tone, active EQ, all those things. It takes time to learn all of this. I probably made the most progression on my bass playing when I went to university. And once I got my academic work out of the way every day, I'd put in 2 hours every day. And I worked really heavily. This is the thing, right? We've had this chat on the live chats before. You can learn all this frimicky stuff. You can learn slap, you can learn tapping, you can learn speed picking, you can do all of you never use it. Okay, you might if you get lucky. I've been doing this professionally for 30 years. I've been playing for 38. In 30 years of professional playing, if I broke it down, 30 years is 100%. I've probably not played slap on about 99% of that 100%. Slap is such, it's like that amount of my bass play, really. It's inconsequential. Yet for a period of about 8 months, I really worked on it because it was 1991, 92. We were coming out of the level 42 heyday here in the UK, and bands wanted you to be able to play it, but not ram it down their throats. And now, when you come across players who can do it all, you'll hear people go, well, where does it fit in? And very few players, unless it's their own band, and the focus is them being a bass player and they're a slapaholic, you don't really use it very much. You really don't. And the whole tapping thing, Billy Sheehan, Stu Ham, I know the guys. I've interviewed him multiple times. I talk to Billy Sheehan all the time. He will say 98% of his playing is digging in the rhythm section. It's all that sort of thing. It's not all the, all of that. That's irrelevant. That's the icing on the cake. You got to have the foundation stuff. That's where the money is. You want to do this, make money out of it? That's what you got to do. You got to work on that stuff. Be a foundational player. The icing can come later on. But the whole slapping thing, I spent about 8 months when I went to uni. So that would have been September, October 91, through till that summer of my first year. And I kind of really got my slap chops there. But like I say, I spent a lot of time doing it and haven't really used it very much, to be brutally honest. More blessings to me. Thank you very much. Fade to Black. Thank you. Hassan Mahmoudi, you're from Iran. Dawson, ever play a Gibson Les Paul shaped bass? Yes. And Dawson, I'm not a fan of Gibson basses. Not even slightly. But I have played a Gibson Les Paul bass. It was a bass, wasn't it? It is what it is. Hessam, right, Matt, slap the bass instead of those trying to say you can't play for toffee. Yeah. Actually, one of the trickiest it's literally just a little bit of a song. In We Are Family, Bernard Edwards goes, but you've got to keep the bottom end going at the same time. Very hard to do those high end plucks, as well as making sure you don't drop off those low notes. Anyway, just a little snippet for you there. Russell, well, yeah, time invested is a given. It is. It's just a practice thing. But what I didn't know then was all that time I invested trying to get my slap chops together, I could have been putting into doing background vocals, which would have made me far more employable. Adams, we're all unique and everyone has their own way to play. Correct. Absolutely that. Russell's on. Mr. Lover. When I slap, the A and D string never sound as full. Any tips? Yes. Practice, and more practice. Accuracy. So break your slapping practice down. Have you seen? Go on YouTube, there's loads of copies of this. The Alexis Sklarevsky slap bass course. It used to be a video, a VHS video. People have captured it. Everything you need to get your slap technique right is in that video. It's about an hour and 10 minutes long. Check it out. You'll thank me. I promise you. I bought a copy of it in 2001 and it suddenly eradicated all my bad habits when I played slap. To get the A and D string sounding full, it's just accuracy, knowing your bass, knowing what the string spacing gap is between each string. It's accuracy. That's all it is. Slow everything. When people or when I was younger, when people would do slap practice, they'd rush it. They think speed is everything. Speed is nothing when it comes to slapping. Accuracy is everything. So do everything really, really slow. You can build speed up, but you're either accurate or you're not. So it has to be accurate, but you can build speed up. So I used to have little exercises. So I'd have, getting the whole triplet thing. So a big influence for me was Mark King. So it was getting the triplet thing. So it doesn't need to be a note. I'm muting the note. There's no notes involved, and I'd sit and watch the telly and do that. Tap your foot, keep time, have a metronome or a drum machine. There's no notes involved, and then change the string, go to the A. And then just develop that sense of time in your accuracy, and then you can start putting in pops. So there's no notes being played here. I'm just muting the strings. My strings are muted by my fingers. All I'm doing is just playing the string and hitting it against the frets. And then alternate between plucking a G string and plucking the D string. And you can slow it up and speed it down. Slow it up and speed it down. Speed it up and slow it down even. How about that? All of that, but just do it slowly. And it becomes a monotonous thing. But it rolls along. And also, by not playing any notes, you'll hear the mistakes. If you drop below, if you've got a metronome, which actually I'm going to do some shorts on this with a metronome, but I haven't got it to hand. And then you speed it up. So I'm not doing anything with the left hand, just muting the strings. And you just throw in little rudiments, which again have a foundation in drumming. So I'd go, if I'm playing on an E string, I'd do a D, E, G thing. and then join them up. Then you can speed them up. There's not a lot of movement. It's nothing fast here. Sounds like a lot of notes, but it's not. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see it. But there's not a lot of notes. I'm only working within those 2 frets and those 2 strings. Go up a string if you want. But you just start slow and you build it up. People are always in a rush. They want everything immediately. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. For slapping, accuracy, not speed. Speed comes later as you build it up. It just becomes a habit. You'll throw these little licks into your playing. That used to be a lick you used to hear all the time in 80s funk. All you're doing is playing repetitions of 3 notes. But that second note is a hammer on. You play it up here. Play it lower down. You hear it all the time in Marcus Miller's playing. Any tips to become professional at a young age? Well, no, it's work and graft. I did a video, Adam's Music. Go and check my previous videos. I did a video back in February about 5 things I wish I could have told myself 30 years ago before I became professional. Go and check that out. You might find some useful information on there. Gisela Tello, hi, good day. What song am I playing? I'm not. I'm just frimicking around. I'm showing a couple of bass players some motifs. I think that's probably the word. Wasn't a song at all. Here's a little one for the bass players looking to annoy their guitarist and keyboard friends. Play tenths. Don't know what a tenth is. Find your root note. Go down 1, 2, 3 strings and along 1 fret. Start throwing in bass chords. That'll really annoy them. I've got to stop saying some guy. I've just got to say Hoyt, haven't I? I never had to learn it. I do make slap-like noises, but I don't slap it traditionally. If it's not on your radar and it's not something you want to do, don't worry about it. Like I say, I spent lots of time doing it, practicing, and have barely ever used it. And you get these slap monsters. You still get it now in guitar shops here in London. Go in any of the bass stores, and you'll get the younger brigade who think slap is a new thing. It ain't. We've seen it all. I used to go in the bass centre in the 80s and 90s, and Saturday was like sitting in a typewriting pool with people going for 10 hours. I felt sorry for the people that worked in the store, but that's what they had to put up with. People doing that all day. One guy would stop, another one would walk through the door, and he'd start doing it. So don't be that man. Have I ever played an Ibanez? Yes, many. I've reviewed many. I own several. So Car Wash is the only song I come across on a regular basis on the pub scene that uses slap, and that's only for the short break. That's the one. Matt Caffell, Billy works so hard on the low end. We're talking Billy Sheehan here. On the low end chips that he plays triplets for a full song many times. Absolutely. I very often will use 3 fingers because the whole Jacko I don't have that really fast, so I'll do 3 fingers. You get some people that go, "Rrr." Where are you going to use that? Really, where are you going to use it? I never have. I've done 4,500 gigs. I've never used that. Keith, you got a nip off. Cool. Back to work. Good to see you, my man. Pixelated Night. Wow, Uncle, you are cool. Well, I know for a fact you're not my niece, so I'm not your uncle, but thank you very much. I'll take the compliment. Dawson, makes sense, but wouldn't the Les Paul shape allow you to go to higher strings? What do you mean? Don't know what you mean there, Dawson. What do you mean? Gareth, the ghost notes are almost as, not almost, Gareth, they are they are as important. Not almost, they're as important. In that Alexis Sklarevsky video, he goes into all that. So people don't know what ghost notes are. You might be playing a passage and there might be some damping, some muting, and those ghost notes are what are keeping the rhythm, the syncopation going. It can also be a ghost note is literally like a semi-fretted note that you use to get from one major chord to the next. I don't mean major as in major and minor. I mean, if you're playing a song in A, you got to go to C, you might throw in a B, which would be a ghost note. See, that B, that's your ghost note. But it can be a syncopation thing. So like in Diana Ross, I'm coming out. Then it comes down to the middle bit. Here it goes. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Suffolk Triumph, good to see you again. Patrick. Which Patrick? I know a lot of Patricks. Patrick, hi. Good to see you. Do it properly, mate. Thank you. I haven't played School Days in a long time. Yeah, so here we are. Top fans. Let's see who's putting the most messages. Harsh 72727. Okay. Jan for 666 and the real gypsy. You've all got 75 points. Wide Man, you've got 75 points. Creed Monster, you got 75 points. Cool. There's a lot of people on here I haven't seen on the chat, so I'm guessing your messages have been shut down by YouTube's algorithm. Not to worry. Anyway, welcome. This is my garden. Now it's gone cloudy. We're due some rain in about 2 hours. Yeah. Oh, where am I? Oh, there. I'm just frimmicking now. So if any of you are regulars here on the channel, anything you'd like to see, I'm taking requests on video topics. Working on a lot of stuff at the moment. He's tuning up. Everyone's gone quiet. I'm assuming it's all still working. Everyone's all questioned out. I see 23 people are still on here. What's all these buttons do? Let me just check. I've still got... No, I'm seeing all messages. It's all good. Yeah, it's all looking like it's all working. So, did I get the right button there? Don't. Oh, no. I am right. Here we are. Sorry, I hadn't seen all these messages. For some reason, the message part had locked up. Sorry. Hold on. I'm going to get back to you. Any tip? I don't know, am I at the right bit there? Yes. Right. Patrick, any tips for when I struggle with getting back to the riff after doing a pluck? What, slap pluck? The way I do it is in my mind's eye. I always keep in my mind's eye what is my key that I'm in. Mine G, A, F, E, D, C, B. Where am I? What is the fundamental key of the song? You get lost. That's your point of navigation. That's like you having your compass. Which way am I going? So if I'm in a song and it's in G, I will constantly refer back to that point. And I'll have my fretting hand in position. Position playing is very important. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, position playing, send me a message, either brooksysbasscorner@gmail.com, or catch me on the socials, or come on the live chat on Tuesday and ask me again, and we'll go through it. But position play, get your mind's eye focusing. So in my head, if I'm playing a song, it's in A, G, B, F, E, whatever. That's in there. That's your point. That's your start point. Everything else is based around what that point is. For me, that's how I do it. Satnap was tracking 7722. Hi, good to see you. Rhino, Maslin, sir, can you play Get Lucky? I certainly can. Oh, I do a better version than that. Look, I'm on my different bass. I don't normally play that on here. So I'm doing a raking thing. So it sounds like I'm playing more notes than I am. I'm not. It's a percussive thing. Dead notes. The Les Paul, Dawson. Les Paul has a cutaway so you can access the higher frets. Okay, I get what you're saying. All my basses have good low cutaways. The Les Paul, back when that design came out, whether it was bass or guitar, irrelevant, that was a novelty, having a high cutaway. But since I've played bass since 1987, I would expect a high cutaway regardless. Sorry, dogs are barking. Motada, man, I advise you use something called Rada, which is an Iraqi drum. I'm in London, mate, so it's irrelevant. Nice guitar, bro. Can you play Smoke on the Water? Yep. What key do you want it in? G? Oh dear, sorry. I had Don Airy on the phone the other day. If you like Smoke on the Water, you like a bit of Deep Purple. Don Airy rang me up. They had a bit of a natter. Zach Thornton, that bass sounds amazing. No, it doesn't. It's not even plugged in, mate. It's all acoustic. It's just strings on metal. You don't know what this sounds like. Believe me. Give It Away. Oh, dear. I've played Give It Away since about 1995. Adams, your lead guitarist, but I like bass. Quite right, too. It's the best instrument there is, of course. Red Viking, good to see you again. Hope you're well. Gareth, and a great garden it is too. Well, I'll work on it. I cut it on Tuesday, so you've lost all the line. You can see the lines at the back end, but all the tram lines have gone. We've got some blue flowers growing there in the middle, and it's all very good. We've got some lovely Freddie Mercury roses over there. Turn that, you might see them on the bush. Some Freddies coming up, and we've also got at the other end of the garden, so down the end, so let me see, so that's the rhododendron bush. Next to it, in between that light green one there and that bush, is a Bohemian Rhapsody bush, and we get bright purple flowers on it, and they look amazing. They smell amazing too. What's that? Gareth, would be great for family gatherings and barbecues. Well, we don't tend to do barbecues because me and my partner, I'm veggie, she's vegan, and we tend not to like eating outdoors because you get smothered with flies and various other bits and bobs. Tend not to eat outdoors all that often, if I'm honest, but it's very nice and we like being here, so that's all good. Jacob Isaac, good to see you. Country Road, what? John Denver, yeah, I've played that many times. We're not doing it, and I'm not singing it either. Molly, good to see you. Left-handed, no, I'm right-handed. We're on selfie camera here on my phone, so everything's inverted around the wrong way. No, I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed. Karim, nice work, thank you. Adams, me and my band were only played 3 gigs. Now we can't find a new gig. Where are you based? Adams Music, where are you? William O'Rourke, good to see you. Adams Music, you think you need a manager? Depends what you're doing and what you're trying to do. Patrick, love the colour of your bass. Is it? Oh dear, hold on. It's all gone a bit wrong now. Hold on. Is it a Betsy? It is a Betsy. That's why I'm holding it. It's because Guy Pratt shared the video that I did for the Bass Centre yesterday on socials. I've interviewed Guy several times. We know each other. We have each other's phone numbers, put it that way. So that's all good. Burgundy mist, for those who are wondering. It's not pink, it's burgundy mist. Okay. William, what's the topic? Anything you like, anything bass related, it's all good. Patrick, yes. Dawson, I request a bass duel versus Bootsy Collins. I'm not getting that bass out until I've got the balance thing sorted out. You can forget that. Patrick, thank you for answering my question. That's all right. Fire away, more the better. Am I communist? No, don't be stupid. Gareth Harrison, technically Dawson, the Epiphone Jack Cassidy bass is based on the Les Paul. Very good. Mr. Lover, I can spot some Japanese knotweed in your borders. Nah, we haven't got any of that. Nah, we haven't got that. I've never put any in, and there's none that's grown here, so no. Guitar Kiddo, Broski, hey, what's a good pocket amplifier? Oh, we were talking about this on the live chat the other week. There's a lot of them about. So are you talking for guitar or bass? You need to be a bit more specific there. Lord Rod, you still on? Yeah, I've played. You've missed it, mate. Adam's music smells like Teen Spirit. No, I don't want copyright claims. Thanks, lads. You're from India. Nighttime, 11:23. Cool. Hey, can't you play Sleeping Killed? You need to learn the type, Marshall. That makes no sense. Christopher Lon Magic. Hi. Guitar Kiddo, bass. Right, pocket amplifiers. There's a load of them. Aguilar are doing one. Marshall, obviously, obviously, do one. I think Vox do a bass one. I think Mark Bass might be developing one. I'd need to come out of the live chat and go on Google, and I'm not going to do it because it'll end the live chat. So if you come on Tuesday, when we're doing the live chat, 8 o'clock UK time, we can, between me and the rest of the gang on the live chat, we can look that all up for you. That's all cool. Adam's music, it's 2 a.m. You're still chilling. That's good for you. Puck 27, good to see you. You're sure you're in West London? We haven't got the rain yet. No planes, no sirens, no alarms. No. Northwest London, where London becomes countryside. We're about half a mile from the M25. No, it's not. You're being daft. Gareth, Vox do headphone amps. They also sell small cabs. You can plug the headphone amp into. Also, Black Star, yes, do pocket bass amps. Well played, sir. Do the Seinfeld thing? No, because I don't want a copyright strike. You can hear a plane. We're 8 miles from Heathrow. No point me playing fingerstyle because you're not going to hear it. Yeah, you can hear a plane. Very good. It's not falling out of the sky though. J Park. All right. Well, then I'm leaving this channel. Sucks. Off you go then. Thank you. Good. Thank you for playing. Gareth, do I have any finger exercises you normally do before a gig? Yes. I've gone through this one before on the live chat, but we'll do it again. So basically, a lot of it is stretching. All right, before a gig. Rotate your wrists. Rotate your forearms. I had tennis elbow about 13 years ago. The guy I had physio with said, "You're not getting any younger." I was like, "No, you don't need to tell me that. I'm fully aware of that." He said, "Turn your arms backwards like that and stretch them out and turn them while they're back. And it will help your elbows and shoulders to do that. Stretch, all of that. Stretch out front and do this backwards as well." I can't do it. I'm sat in a chair. What am I trying to do? Mental. Hand exercises, playing. So the other night we were doing a festival. I did it Friday and I did it Saturday, 2 different bands, but same exercise, right? So I have this thing called the spider. It's nothing ingenious. This isn't going to magically transform your playing. It's a good warm-up exercise. So let me just, right, so you can see. Each string, 4 frets, right? Call it the spider. Just like a spider walking along the fingerboard. Stop barking, you two. 1 finger per fret. No skipping, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, down a string and up 1 fret. Down a string, up 1 fret. Down a string, up 1 fret. So if I do that, not fast, but at speed. And then you work your way back down. So come back up a string, cross 1 fret. Back up a string, cross 1 fret. Back up a string, 1 fret. And then you work your way back across. So up 1 fret, down 1 string across 1 fret, down 1 string across 1 fret, down 1 string across 1 fret. Then we come back down, across 1 fret, back down a string across 1 fret, back down a string across 1 fret, same again. And you just do that. Now on a gig, you're not going to have a metronome, or you might have one on your phone, but that's something I've done for 30 years. And I'll do it sometimes at home just to warm up before I'm filming a video. And you can do it at multiple speeds. It's a simple thing, but it gets those working, playing consistently, and it gets your fingers working. You want finger independence. Don't go on stage and tear a muscle. I know people who've done it. Don't do it. Patrick, do you think it's hard to learn to slap on a 5-string? Yes, I know plenty do, but I feel like it's slowing me down. It's a timing and practice thing. Not blaming my bass for my lack of skill, considering a 4-string. You'll slap easier on a 4-string. Problem with a 5-string is you've got more damping to do with that extra string. And a low B string doesn't sound that great slapped. So most of your slapping, thumb-wise, is going to be across the E, A, and D strings. So you've still got to keep muting the low B. That's your problem. So, but loads of people do it. Loads of people slap great on a 5-string. It's just practice, practice, practice. That's all it is. Repetition, practice. Record your practicing and listen back to it, and you'll find where your mistakes are, and then you can home in on them and eradicate them. That would be my advice. There's no shortcuts to all this stuff. It is practice. Practice, muscle memory, your hands being familiar with what they need to do, and being able to think, that's what I want to do, and doing it, which is basically the basis of being able to play on autopilot. So if you learn something well enough, you can do it without thinking about it. That's where you always want to be. Adams, I'm going to get some sleep, mate. Have an amazing day. Cheers, man. Take it easy. Dawson, I'm off for some more panel appearances. Have a great day. I'll see you Tuesday, Dawson. Take it easy. Abhishek Brahman, hi. What time, morning, evening? What time is it? I don't know, actually. Let me see. What time is it? It is. I think it's about 7 o'clock in the evening. Is that all right? I've turned into the speaking clock. Jesse Campbell, what do you want to know? Play Blessing Song? No. I'm not getting copyright strikes. Where am I from? I'm London, UK. Attention, Charles Path song. I don't know what that is. Please don't request songs because I'm not playing them for copyright strikes. I'm 53. 30 years, you're senior. Patrick, I'm guessing you have a few basses. Yeah. Do you want to tell him, Gareth, or shall I? I've got quite a few. I don't have a favourite. I've got too many to be able to pick just one. I can tell you several. So Status Graphite Empathy, GB Rumour, Kubicki Factor, Spectre NS2, Alembics, Lakelands. There's so many I like. So I can't just pick one. There isn't one bass that does it all. Anyone that tells you there is lying. These strings need changing. Patrick, keep looking at the JD website, right? What are you looking at? Be prepared if you want a JD. If you're not going to buy second hand, you want a new one, you're looking at almost 4 years or more for it to arrive. So you got the patience to wait for that. Do I have Snapchat? No, don't use it. Super Mile 88, good to see you. Really good at that. I would hope so. It's my career. JD's lovely basses. Yes, they are. Joe, is that Joe Goose? I'm guessing it is. How are you? I'm good. You sold the JD for the exact price. Oh, the green one. Yes, I saw that. Shame. But mate, there'll always be JDs out there to buy. It's not like it's a one-off and it will be disappearing. Sometimes needs must. I'm just saying that, Patrick, about the JDs because lots of people are currently moaning on Facebook, JD owners group, moaning that they've got basses being made and they've waited like 18 months and they don't know where the bass is and they're not having their emails and phone calls replied to. If you put your money down for a JD, you have to be aware that there's a huge lead time on those things being made. There's no point moaning about it. It isn't going to get it made. I do understand the frustration with the lack of communication. It is what it is. The guys are just working so hard. You will get your bass. JD will not do a runner and they won't disappear without fulfilling orders. So, you know, that company's been going nearly 50 years. So don't worry about it. But, you know, it annoys me that my social media gets filled up with people moaning about a bass they haven't got. But they knew what the wait time was before they placed the order. Joe, I have 2 more on order. Crikey. So as soon as I start my next contract, I can pay for those. Do you want to chat sometime? I can chat on here, mate. We do live chats every Tuesday from 8 PM in the UK. What do you want to talk about? As long as it's bass guitar related, we're fine. Bass guitar or music, that's what we're talking. Gareth, as I said yesterday, shame back PMT, big shame. I was talking to my mate. Well, you might, you're Manchester based, so I know Jay Downs at Birmingham store. Got a new job last night. Went for an interview yesterday and got the job for a new company. So, well done, Jay. Good job. It now means there are no big music stores in the Manchester area. That's criminal. That's criminal, really. But it's hard to run bricks and mortar stores. There's just not a lot of money in instrument retail. And the daft thing was during COVID, you know, Yamaha. I was in touch with Yamaha because we were doing an advertorial for the mag, and they sold out of all their stock. They had no stock. They'd sold out where people got their furlough money through during lockdown. Lots of people were buying instruments and learning, doing something they'd always wanted to do but never had the time or the inclination to do it. So during lockdown, knowing they might not get back to work for a long while, they took up instruments, and Yamaha sold all their stock. They're literally nothing in the country for a couple of weeks. And now here we are in a situation, and you know, this year's been quite brutal for music retailers. Jammer 2, when I'm fishing, I look for guitars. Good for you. Tear all the strings off. What, to use the strings for when you're fishing? I don't know. Can I play my favourite song? No, because I've got too many favourite songs. We'd be here all night, and I'm not getting copyright strikes. Eric Wombat, $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Bless you. Very much appreciated. Thank you for that. That super chat. Hater hate. You off? Lame? Lame. You don't know who I am. It's all right. Bye. Have a good weekend. I'm not a jukebox, and I'm not acquiring copyright strikes because people want me to play songs. Sniperhead, good to see you. I don't know who you are. I've not seen you here on the channel before, but you're very welcome. Thank you for the super chats, those who've super chatted. Eric Wombat, and there was another one. Hold on. The one earlier. Thank you very much. Helps to keep the channel going. Very much appreciated. Can't tell you. I get lots of people saying, oh, I don't want to give money to the channel. If you want to help me out financially doing this channel, and you want something for your money, take a look at the merch that we do. Here's an example. T-shirts. There's about 15 different designs across caps, of course. Hoodies, T-shirts, glasses. We do phone covers, the lot. There's about 15 different designs. This is an impromptu live chat, so I can't say go in the description box. But if you go to any other video here on the channel, you'll find merchandise links, and the gear's great, really good gear. So you get something for your financial donation, and we get an affiliate commission. We don't get, like a t-shirt, I think it's like 24 quid. We don't get 24 quid, we get about £7.50, but it all works out. It means you get something for your money. That's all good. Hang on, there's a load of new messages and I haven't seen these. See, it's not updating quick enough. Patrick, no need for rudeness. No, correct. What, me or them? The guy came on, asked me to play something, and I've already said I can't do playthroughs because we'll get copyright strikes. Brooks, hi. I don't think we're related, but that's all cool. You look like Flea. I haven't got his bank balance, sadly. Legendary player, of course. What's the model of your guitar? It's a Bass Center, a retailer here in the UK. So this is the Guy Pratt Betsy. If you don't know who Guy Pratt is, go to Google. Guy Pratt plays for Pink Floyd, Dave Gilmour. He's the bass player on Earth Song by Michael Jackson. He's the bass player on Like a Prayer by Madonna. Loads of sessions, like Session Supremo. This is based on his 1964 Jazz Betsy that he bought from John Entwistle. He didn't want to take Betsy out anymore. She's getting old. So he got the Bass Center to build a signature model, and you can buy these from the Bass Center. They're not very expensive. They're very good instruments. And I love this one. Right, so I've done that. What's the hardest bass line you know? Okay. Not sure it's necessarily the hardest, but it's hard because I think there are two bass lines recorded at the same time. And the fact that Mark King won't play this song, and I've requested it of him every tour they go out, and he always goes, no. Return of the Handsome Rugged Man by Level 42. Good luck. I think there's two bass lines running at the same time. Can I play some Carty on that? Not today, sorry. No, I don't want affiliate strikes. I don't want copyright strikes. Sam Channel from Indonesia, good to see you. Joe, Mike, the guy I sold the bass to lives locally. He's invited me around to check out his vast collection. He has Alembics, Bernie Goodfellow Rumours, vintage Fenders. I mentioned you also have Rumours. What's his name, Joe? Wonder if I might know. Jock Byrock, Dave Sturley of Java Bean and Kide Sides, coldest bases you've never heard of. Cool, okay. Das, this guy said you can play Carty on it. Okay, you guys obviously know each other. That rude guy, thanks, Patrick. Exactly, certainly not you, sir. Thank you. Colton Moore, hi, good to see you. Dollar General, bend over and fart in the microphone. I know bend over. Be careful what you say. Gurney, we all love you. You really helped me from what I was struggling. Also, when do you play anything? I've done that. This live chat's been going for 100 an hour and 40 minutes. You've missed all the playing, sadly. Gareth Harrison, good vibrations has 2 bass lines too. Yeah. Well, it's like Walk on the Wild Side. It's 2 bass lines, one on an upright, one on electric. You can play it. You just play its tenths. So when they recorded it with Herbie Flowers on bass, of course, he did one. But then the other bass is doing. But you can play it in one. Tenths, root, tenth, C, up to an F. Easy. Do I know ukulele bass? What, to play, or are you talking about specific models? Let me know. Sophia, good to see you. Where am I from? London, UK. Arbaz, yes, UK. Yes, sir. Let me just check. The messages are flying in thick and fast, and I keep the app isn't keeping up, sadly. Oh, there we go. Gav Harrison, you've got Harley Benton uke bass. I love my Harley Benton, my Marquis. It's going in there for a restring and a workshop session very shortly. Hold on, just going to check what time it's. Hold on. Clouds coming. It's 7:20 here in the UK. Hang on. Too many messages. What's the time there right now? So here in London, it's 7:20 in the evening. Das, have you listened to the new Ilteca album yet? Nope. Don't know who that is. Patrick, now, not for slapping, was wondering what you think of the Steinberger Spirit basses. Depends what you want to use them for. I don't think they sound amazing, but they're cheap. And if you're needing a bass to travel with, perhaps abroad, perfect bass, really. You're an 80s kid. I used to have a Hohner Jack, very similar. Have I played one? Are they okay? They are okay, but that's what they are. They're okay. It's no... they're no comparison to the original Steinbergers with their EMGs and stuff in. But again, if you want it as a travel bass or a bass to have at home, or if you're starting out and you're just like starting from scratch, good bass to have, good bass to start on. Yeah. I don't live in Pakistan. Maybe Sophia does. I don't know. She'll need to reply there. More messages I'm not seeing. Sophia isn't in Pakistan. That's the time zone on that close. Sophia, can I play the Last Resort riff? Are we talking the Eagles' Last Resort? Is that what we're talking about? Gareth Harrison, when fretting the same fret on the string below, do you bar it with one finger or use another finger to fret it? Fretting the same fret on the string below. Depends. Depends what the part is, Gareth. And I know what you're saying. Is there like a routine to doing that? It depends what the line is. And it depends what the notes before it are and what the notes after it are. Just depends. It's not a hard and fast rule. Sometimes I do it, and I do it instinctively. I don't even think about it. And other times I don't do it because it depends on what the notes before it were and what my hand position was. So yeah, it's not a hard and fast rule on that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I see. The vibes look immaculate wherever you are playing and sipping wine today. It's my back garden. It's my garden. Like it. We've got loads of flowers. We've got bird table. We've got plants. It's all very nice. There's the garage. It's all good. That's it. You produce music, but digitally. Any opinions on that? Yeah. Whatever works for you. The way music has changed in the last 30. So Gareth will tell you. Regular here on the channel. This week is my 30th anniversary since I turned professional. So I finished my degree in computers in 1995, and I then became a professional musician. I've done 4,500 gigs. These hands can tell the story. If you can make music and you can allow it to make you a living, it doesn't matter whether it's digital or not, you go for it. Many people dismiss music production digitally. No. Sniperhead, can you play the C major scale? There we go. Sophia, you're from India. Good to see you. I was in Mumbai 2018 doing ABBA shows. That's 30 years, so you really saw music evolve like you wouldn't believe. When I turned professional, MP3s didn't exist. File sharing didn't exist. eBay had literally only just started. Amazon was selling novels. That was it. That's all that Amazon sold. Arbaz, who is your favourite player? Yours is John Mayer. I used to love John Mayer, and I think he lost his way a bit. I loved the first 3 albums. By the way, love your house. Thank you very much. Favourite player? What, bass player? Musician? Be specific and I'll give you some answers. That's now we have Spotify, such a stark contrast. Like you wouldn't believe. Like you wouldn't believe. No, yeah, very good. Sophia, you can hit the hay. Bye, nice to meet you. Very good. Thank you for coming on live chat. We'll go up to the top of the hour, so another 12 minutes, and then I'm going off for my dinner. I've got a load of tidying up in the office to do before we start filming tomorrow. Patrick, the thrill of waiting for your favourite band to drop their album to the shops isn't the same anymore. I disagree, Patrick. I had exactly that feeling waiting for the new Young Gun Silver Fox album to come out. It came out a couple of weeks ago. My favourite bass guitar player. Wow, it's too many. I started as a follower of John Deacon and John Taylor from Duran Duran, and then Mark King, Marcus Miller, Billy Sheehan, Prince, Bernard Edwards, always been in my life, Vadim White, Bootsy, Victor Wooten. We can go on, and Jacko, James Jameson, Entwistle, Jack Bruce, Larry Graham, Nathan East, Lee Sklar. Take your pick. Mike Porcaro. Sniperhead, when I'm playing any song, I only use a C major scale. How can I improve? Oh, we've got to break out that. Well, you can use the major scale on any of the notes, but it's a practice thing and it's theory based. Plenty of stuff here on YouTube you can go and watch to help you with that. See-through head, making a cassette copy of a song and passing it around the band for everyone to learn. Well, those were the days, weren't they? The luxury of having a CD burner in 2000, that was like revolutionary. I remember getting our first CD burner. Literally had a spindle of CDs and I burnt stuff on there every day. Patrick, I understand what you're saying. I mean, in the context of how consuming music has changed, everything has changed. None of it is like it used to be. That's a lot, to be honest. Arbaz, yeah. Isaac Brickman, that is a cool bass. It is. It's the guy Pratt. Betsy. in burgundy mist, made by the Bass Centre here in the UK. If you want one, go on any of the other videos here on the channel, because I haven't put affiliate links in this video yet, and you'll find affiliate links for the Bass Centre here in the UK. You can buy one of these. If you buy it through the affiliate link, the channel gets a very small commission. I mean small, but it all adds up. So you help me, help the channel, help the video, and you get a really great bass into the bargain. Isaac, you've got one, though you're not very good. Practice, my man. That's all it is. Yeah, you just subscribed. Thank you very much. Bless you. Keep up the good work, boss. That's what I'm here for. That's what I try to do. Come and join in on the live chats on Tuesday, 8 o'clock, here on the channel. Patrick, thank you so much for the chat. Thank you for being a very nice chap and asking good questions and being a good egg. Well done. Much appreciated. See you again sometime. Patrick, come in on the live chats on Tuesday. It's a blast. Loads of good bass players, talking bass, having a good time, nice friendly people. No nonsense. We don't have any nonsense. It was September. Well done, Isaac Brickman. All right, you pick that one out. That one out. It's very easy. If you got September, you'll get that. Sandwich Rat, maybe just a little nonsense. No, not now. Tuesday live chats. Rockstar, nice music. Thank you. We're talking bass guitars. It's a bass channel. Well, if you know that one, Isaac, you'll know this. W in the chat. Don't know what that means. Arbaz, can you play acoustic guitar as well? No, I don't do 6-string. Just a bass player. Just a bass player for my sins. Someone's got to do it. W in the chat. Don't know what you mean. People come on here to live chats and expect you to be on their same mental wavelength. And it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Sandwich Rat, W is a good thing, comes from win. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a Russian Cyrillic message there. I don't read Cyrillic. I'm sorry. Although I did spend a month of my life in Moscow, but I can't read Cyrillic. Of course, sir, you're doing great. I'm doing all right. It's Friday. I've got red wine. It's all good. I see more Cyrillic stuff. I can't read that. I'm sorry. And I don't have Google Translate to hand. Got to write in English, guys. Can I play September again? Where do you want it from? From the start? Do you want to see it, do you? This is the thing. Getting the camera right. Slowing it down. Ah, move your fingers, Mike. That'd be good. That's it. That's the whole of September. Then you can just regurgitate it. You were doing great. Yeah, thank you. Did that EI only said hi? Good to see you. Max Prime Boss, can you sing Tavo Akis? No, there's no singing on here. You'll be joking. Isaac, thank you. It's a pleasure. Max Prime Boss, can you sing Tavo Akis? Nope. Isaac, that's amazing. It's not. It's easy, Isaac. I do that every week in my disco show band. Am I in a band? I'm in several bands. Yes. How old are you, Isaac? Mowing for Rocky, greetings, hi. No, there's no singing, mate. Can't get hit with copyright strikes. Tell me how old you are, Isaac, and if I tell you my history, then that might make a bit more sense. Play Planet Caravan. No. I'm guessing you can't sing. I can sing because that's what I do as part of my job, but I'm not doing it because I don't want copyright strikes here on the channel. There's loads of extra messages. Hold on, I'm gonna catch up. Hold on. Moin Faruqi, could you play Heart-Shaped Box? No. Real Spill the General. Oh, why? Because I don't want a copyright strike. I do this channel as an income. I'm not playing music that's going to lead to copyright strikes that will lead to the channel getting deleted. Mike Hernandez, good to see you. Hope you're well. Beautiful bass, by the way. Thank you. Burgundy Mist is the colour. It's not pink. Burgundy Mist. It's an old 1964 Fender colour. You understand. Very good. Isaac, what are some popular songs that you know? How long you got? I could probably rattle off 1,000, but I'm not playing them because copyright strikes. It's okay, mate. Oh, sorry, bud, from Real Spill the General. It's fine. No worries. Mujib, you're so confident. Just me. Isaac, a while. Mike Hernandez, how do you? How do you? More the question. You're good. Excellent. That's what I like to hear on a Friday. Could I freestyle an old blues from your beautiful imagination? Highly likely, but I'm not going to. Legend, good to see you. Make my own beat. It's a bit hard. I'm not plugged into anything, and you can't hear. You know, all you're going to hear is, like when I'm playing, is metal against metal. I'm outside. I haven't got any amplification. It's a bit hard, all my amplifications in there, and we're outdoors, as you can see. If you want to hear my playing, just have a look on the channel. There's 650 videos. Take your pick. There's plenty on there. Dragon covers. Good vibes, man. And you, sir. Have a good weekend. So I think I'm missing messages. All messages. That's what we want. No, I'm up to date. That's good. We'll go a little longer. A music guy. Yo. Eric Wombat, you give me another payment. Hi, Mark and David. I posted a pic of my Betsy last night. Good to see you. I just wanted to say thanks again for your comments and original review. My pleasure, sir. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't know what you know about me, but you may have read. So when Betsy came out in 2019, I wrote the review that was in both Bass Guitar Magazine and Bass Player. So if you're in the US, you probably would have seen Bass Player. I wrote those reviews. This is the bass those reviews were written on. So if that helped you buy one, thank you for your comments on that. I didn't know Guy was going to share that post. I knew the Bass Centre were going to share it, but I guess they may have sent him a message saying, can you share this? I certainly didn't know he was going to do that, so it's all good. Let me like your super chat. Thank you. Bless you. Anything I can help with, Dave. In fact, you're the sort of person we need on our Tuesday night live chat. So 8 o'clock UK time. I don't know where you are in the US or where you are on the planet. If you want to come into the live chats, you're more than welcome. Come in. We have really good bass chat there every Tuesday at 8 o'clock UK time. Come on in. You're welcome. All of you are welcome. As long as you don't come on and talk a load of nonsense and be rude, you're all very welcome. Play Baby Shark. No, I'm not going to do that. Aiden Michael, great job. Enjoy the weather. We're going to get some rain shortly. You're going to subscribe. Thank you very much. Bless you. Best thing you can do. Don't worry about subscribing, although I'll take it if that's what you want to do. If you can give the video a thumbs up, share the content, anything that's here on the channel, share the content, leave comments. 3 big things. Subscribers isn't important. Like a video, comment on it, share it. Thank you. Share anything you find here on the channel out to bass pages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. That's the best thing you can do. That helps me like you wouldn't believe. It helps the channel, helps the videos, helps me. Thank you. But if you want to subscribe, I'll take it. Thank you. Real Spill the General, hi, check you out. I'll check you out. I like some erotic sensation feel of sound, okay? Hope I enjoy your sounding share. Cool, okay? Aiden, let's hear Lake of Fire. That's not going to happen. Vinny, can you play Blister in the Sun? I used to play that. I used to play that at the Southern Hemisphere bars here in London. Oh, I can't remember how the tune goes. Yeah, it's that one. I'm not going to play that, no. Arbaz, how long it takes to learn playing bass guitar, just the basics? A month? I could teach you in a month and you'd be out gigging, earning money. I could teach you in a month. If you want lessons, I'm going to charge you for it, obviously, but if you want lessons, send me a message. You can email me at brooksysbasscorner@gmail.com. Come on to the live chat on a Tuesday. You'll see the email address there. Send me, if you want private one-to-one lessons online, we can do that. I can get you out gigging in a month easy. No problem. A Music Guy, could you do Baby Shark? It's 12D, 14D, 12G. No. Eric Wombat, I'm in the UK. Very good. Aiden, I quit weed 3 days ago. God is risen. He has put it on my heart and filled the void. Okay. I'm not drug inclined, so people that are that way inclined, that's not my thing, but each to their own. Whatever works for you. I can't read that. Nothing to see here. Play Arctic Monkeys. Cool, that's a one. It's a bit hard without the back. been a while since I played that. You pulled that one out of the bag. Guy who likes Nirvana. Nice bass. Thank you very much. Glovel. Hey, Jude. Say Jai Sri Ram. Very good. Nothing to see here. What birds are those? I don't know. You'll have to get up in the tree and ask him. I haven't got a clue. Guy who likes Nirvana. That bass looks great. Thank you very much again. Real Spill the General. Do I play piano? No, I don't. Just bass. I haven't got time in my life to do other instruments. Daz, what's the difference between a raven and a blackbird? A raven has a hook beak and a blackbird has big little... Oh dear, come on. You can do better than that. Yo Girl Meg. Hi, please. Can you please play the Look by Roxette? No, please. It's my favourite song ever. I'm sure it is, but I don't want a copyright strike. Nothing to see here. I have no idea which Arctic Monkeys track that was. I bet you look good on the dance floor. See, when you take the bass out of context on certain songs, people are like, I don't know what it is. If you had the guitars and drums, it'd be very obvious. In F sharp. That's what it is. Thanks though, that's all right. Levi, hello. Good to see you. I was going to end this 6 minutes ago, but we're carrying on, it seems. We'll go back to all messages. Oh yeah, hold on. Do I know how to play Overkill by Motorhead? No. The only thing I've ever played is Ace of Spades, and that was a very long time ago, so I won't be attempting that, I can assure you. I did review Lemmy's bass rig once upon a time, though. It was huge. Wine's finished now, I'm onto the water. Yeah, Lemmy's rig was loud and in your face, put it that way. Bro, can you sing Hindi songs? No. Do I look like I can? That's not going to happen, is it? You like my guitar? Burgundy Mist. It's not pink. People keep saying, oh, it's pink. It's not pink. It's Burgundy Mist. It's an official Fender colour from the 60s. Yeah. It's a bass, correct. It's a bass centre bass. Can I do Highway to Hell? Oh, God. That's about it. There ain't a lot for the bass on that one. You like it. Very good. Well, thank you. Have I played with anyone famous? Yes. What was it like? It was very good. If you go into my channel, go to live. So everything on the channel here is broken into playlists. So every video is in a particular playlist. Go to live performances. You'll see some of the stuff I've done. All right. There are videos in there of me on stage with famous people. Off you go. Fill your boots. Robin, please sing a good song and strum the guitar. No. Yogel Meg, my brother loves watching you. Loves watching you, I think is what you meant to say. Very good. Well done, your brother. YYG plays. Favourite band, Queen. Levi, I'm going to look too. Please do. There's 650 videos on the channel. You might find something you like. Why don't you people who are watching me at the moment tell me what your favourite bands and artists are? And then I can tell you if there's some content on the channel that you might like. Especially bass players. Anyone like Billy Sheehan? Anyone like Marcus Miller? John Taylor? Duran Duran? Mark King? Level 42? Lee Sklar, the man with the big beard, used to play with Phil Collins and Toto. Chris Squire from Yes. AC/DC. I've not interviewed anyone from AC/DC. The magazine I used to write for did interview Cliff Williams. And I don't know anyone in AC/DC, sadly. You like Mark King? Excellent. What's your favourite Level 42 song? What do I think of the Smiths? I don't like the Smiths. I never liked the Smiths when I was growing up. The Smiths and the Cure. horrendous. Not my thing. Yes, Levi, Bonnie Tyler. I decked for Bonnie Tyler's bass player on a bunch of shows, amongst others. Do Scorpions still give shows? I think they do. I don't think they've jacked it in yet. Your favourite band is Motorhead. Cool. Cool. I used to be in a band with two guys who were in a band here in the UK called FM, and Lemmy was a big fan of them because of their harmonies. You like Slipknot? I know Alex. I know Alex. I've met Alex several times. Yeah, really. I used to write for Bass Guitar Magazine and Bass Player. So I've interviewed all the big bass players, pretty much. The only ones I didn't do were Flea, Adam Clayton, and Sting. My editor did those. Great. So if you go into the playlist, look for the interviews section, you'll find a bunch of the interviews. There's loads more to come. But a load of the interviews I used to do for the magazine. There's not a lot of, the only one that's got video while we're doing the interview is a Billy Sheehan one from 2021. The rest of them are the audio files from the interviews I did with some graphics and photos. Play some metal. There's no point. I'm not plugged in. There's no amplifier. I'm outdoors. The garden gives it away. Oh, I also play. Yeah, I've done, without sounding rude and pedantic, I've done 4,500 gigs in my life. Yeah, I play. You're going to look again. Excellent. Your brother has 3 guitars and one like the one you have there because he saw it and he liked it. He's a man of good taste then. Can I play Sheila Key Giovanni? Nope, that ain't happening, is it? You're just being daft there. Joe, nice slap chops. My slapping is dreadful. I've got to sit and do some practice, but I don't use it. It's what we were saying earlier on this live chat. Just don't use slap chops. High Plains Hippie, Nomadic Route 66, slap at the bass. Is that good enough? Is this my home? Yes, it is. There are lots of superstars coming on this live stream, play guitar superbly. Reckless Lauren, hi, good to see you. Sorry, I missed some messages there. They're all flying in. I have a nice garden. Yeah, I do. I have a very nice garden. There's garage, bird table, flowers, Freddie Mercury, rose bushes, all that sort of thing. 21 Pilots. I know of the band. I can't play that. I don't know it off the top of my head. Didn't know you could play bass without an amplifier? Well, some would say you can't. Anyway, sorry. Hector, I'm new here. What's the stream about? Bass guitars, bass playing. That's what this channel's about. Watching you live from Ghana. Hello, Spendy Yaboa. Hope you're good. Tom Clipper, you want a gardener? No, we got one. Free hedges, tree work and grass for bass lessons. Ha No, I'll give you bass lessons. Are you in the UK, Tom Clipper? We have a gardener. But if you want lessons, I can do lessons. I'll charge you for them, but we can do lessons if you want. What's this? Oh, yeah. No. No, it just didn't know. Okay, give you a 7 out of 10. No, I'm not working. I'm not in the zone, mate. If I'm on stage, different story. When I got a band, work hard. I do. I've been doing it 30 years. I'll give you a 10 out of 10. Levi, bless your heart. Tom Clipper, you are. Whereabouts are you, Tom Clipper? Your accent is probably far away, or you're in the northeast. I'm in London. I can do video lessons if you're into that sort of thing. You hear a plane, it's overhead. We're 8 miles from Heathrow. Tom, you're in North Yorkshire. Okay, well, I'm in London. If you want video lessons, we can do lessons. It's all good. Come on the live chat on Tuesday, 8 o'clock. We can discuss lessons there. What sort of stuff do you like, Tom? What sort of material? What sort of stuff do you want to learn to play? Man, I'd love to play bass. Get yourself a bass, take it up. There's money to be made. Do I have some videos? Yes, go on the channel. Live performances, playlist, it's all in there. Or you can go to my band that I play with on YouTube, Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno. You'll see a load of videos there. You've been playing for 2 years, very good. I've been playing for 38. You got to practice. Off you go. Get cracking. Sharon's, hello, how to play bass but on acoustic. Is acoustic guitar or acoustic bass? Yo, girl, mate, you're a nice person. No wonder my brother loves you so much. You're very kind, obviously. I'm a good egg. Levi, practice drums, not bass. Sorry, I meant drums. That's okay. Get practicing, boy. If you want to do this for a living, get practicing. Stacey Shepherd, hey. Acoustic guitar, you can play bass, you're just going to use the bottom 4 strings, that's all. It's not going to be quite, look at the size of the strings. Yeah, they're a bit bigger than you'd have on an acoustic guitar. You want to play bass and do it properly, buy a bass. Doesn't need to be an expensive one, it can be a cheap one. They'll get you up and running. Levi, the band was just created and my drum teacher asked me if I want to play in it. Get cracking. All playing is good playing. But do your practice. Elias Theo, Billy Sheehan, you like that dude very much. Billy and I talk regularly. I've interviewed him about 6 or 7 times. We know each other very well. If you go into the interviews playlist on the channel, you'll find 3 or 4 interviews that I've done with him. And there's more to come as well. Stuff I've recorded before and I need to put up. Levi, I'm going to play for some kids and teens on Sunday. Good, go for it. First gig. Very memorable. Do that. I remember my first gig. I'm a big Billy Sheehan fan. Yeah, all of that. You want pinched harmonics? Ah. Yeah. I'm only going to play 3 songs. I only played 3 songs on my first gig because there's going to be multiple drummers playing, but still, I'm really nervous. Don't be nervous. Practice. If you practice, you won't be nervous because you know the stuff like the back of your hand. Practice, practice, practice. Prep for gigs. Prep, 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 prep. If you know the stuff, you won't be nervous. How did I manage my first gig? So I first picked up bass in October 87 and I was desperate to be a musician and I didn't know what I was going to play. Thought I was going to be a singer. Voice dropped, so that was out the door. Thought I was going to be a drummer, but couldn't drive. I was 15 years old and I had friends at school who played drums really, really well. And everyone wanted to play guitar. At the time, I was a big Duran Duran fan. Still am. Big Queen fan, big Level 42 fan, Prince, Chic, Earth, Wind and Fire, all of that. And my English teacher put up a message on the notice board and just said, would anyone like bass lessons? And I said, yeah, me. And I was the only one that went for it. Picked up a bass. Within 10 seconds, I knew that was my life. And that's it. Sad but true. And here we are 38 years later. I own this. I don't pay rent. I own it through bass playing. So if you want something bad enough and you practice and you put in the work and you're a good guy and you're nice and you're easy to get on with and you're not a shit house, you can go far. So if you're diligent, do your practice, network like mad, and work hard, you can make a living doing this. I need to go. It's about to start raining. I just got rain on my arm. Guys, how did you manage? You probably really know. Hey, lovely mate. I pray something. So yep. Can you play? Can't stop. I could, but we're not going to. Ronaldo or Messi? Ronaldo, because he played for United. Mario fan said hi. Byron Liu, can I donate $100? You can. Super chat button. Super thanks button. Click on it. Please feel free. Do it quick though, because I'm going to go shortly. Play Jekyll and Hyde. No. Is it a video game? I don't know. Here comes the rain. If you want to donate, please feel free. Do so, or you can go on any video on the channel, go to the super thanks button, and you can donate to the channel. Alternatively, buy some merch, and you get some t-shirts, caps, hoodies, whatever you want, and you get something for your money. I can't. We're going to go shortly. All right, man. Have an awesome evening. Likewise, all of you. Right. We do a live chat Tuesday, 8 o'clock UK time. You want to come in, talk bass? I may do another impromptu chat over the weekend. We'll see. You're very welcome. Just come on, be nice, be pleasant people. All is good. Have a great weekend. Look after yourselves. If you're out playing, out gigging, enjoy. Be safe on your travels. Can I play? Yes, I've done 4,500 gigs. I hope so. If you've got any messages, you can email me, brooks'sbasscorner@gmail.com. Got any bass questions? Fire them off. Otherwise, I'll see you. Keithin, I'll see you on Tuesday. All right? Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Enjoy. Have a good weekend. See you soon.